What's up, everybody? I'm James, and I'm Dave Mustaine's new guitar tech.
Boo! I mean, boo!
Boo! It's spooky. I am the Whampire.
I want to suck your blood.
I want to fuck your butt.
Count Facula?
The Whampire. Wake me up before you go.
I just got that.
Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. The Whampire. I want to fuck your butt.
In the bathroom stall.
I've got to have faith.
Oh, God.
I am not your father figure.
It's supposed to be about Halloween, but this is just better. This is way better.
Oh, George Michael is a gay vampire.
That'd be great.
I spoiled it for all he is.
Well, we're two metalheads, and that's it.
That's it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good night from the vampire. So, Halloween's coming up. It's almost here.
Couple more
And
days.
I fucking love Halloween. I'm a little bummed this Halloween because
So ain't nothing happening.
I have nothing going on. I'm going to be fucking in the process of moving into a new place, so I don't get to hang out. Well, I might get to hang out Saturday night for a little bit and give candy away.
Yeah, we were going to play a gig, but then we moved it.
Yeah.
Not our choice, but, you know,
Um,
shit happens.
And I've got all my shit packed up. I usually like to bust out an old horror movie on Halloween night after the doorbell stops
There's been a whole lot
ringing.
on TV lately, right? Usually there's like a whole big countdown. And
They got the AMC Fear Fest, but they play the same horror movies every Halloween. It's like every Halloween flick,
because there's not a lot of good stuff that's come out lately.
every Jason Voorhees, Nightmare on Elm Street, you know, The Exorcist, and then it's The Exorcist on TV, so they take all the great shit out of it. You know,
Also,
the
that
whole
Maiden's
cross
Day.
masturbation scene is gone. You know, the fucking curse words are gone out of it, so it sucks. But I have some pretty funny stories from being a kid at Halloween. I remember I went to Catholic school. Boo. Ooh, the vampire. I remember being a kid. They used to give us UNICEF boxes. To you know, you were supposed to take it with you trick or treating, and you got your candy, and you asked them if they wanted to donate to UNICEF, and if they had some change, they put change in. If they had, you know, sometimes I'd get like dollar bills thrown in there, and started noticing after a few years that maybe less than half the class would bring their boxes in, and they would give these fucking stories about, oh, I forgot to bring it with me, or, you know, I left it at home and I just lost it or whatever.
Most people probably didn't bring it.
I used to bring mine, and then one year I was like, you know what? I think I had gotten like almost $20, which for a fucking 11 or 12-year-old dude, however old I was kind of a lot of dough. So I said, fuck it, I'm keeping it. I said, I'm going to fucking go to school and say, I lost my UNICEF box. And I blew the money on comic books and baseball cards, you know, stupid shit.
Baseball cards and bubblegum.
Baseball cards and bubblegum and moon pies.
Ninja Turtle pies.
Yeah, probably Ninja Turtle pies.
Cooler.
Yep. And I felt like shit afterwards because it was a charity thing, and then the Catholic guilt kicked in. And I think I wound up, like, giving the comic books away to, like, dudes I went to school with or whatever, because I was like, I don't even want it anymore. But yeah, that was a pretty shitty little thing for my fucking stupid fat ass to do. I remember one year it was my dad's turn to take me trick-or-treating.
Oh boy, dads never do that.
No, and my dad hated doing it. And I think he only took me twice. Every other time was my mom. No, it was usually my mom, but I think this one year in particular, she might have had to work or something. Because I think it was like during the week, and my mom like worked overnight for an answering service. So it was my dad's turn to take me out. And he already knew that he was going to dress up as Dracula.
Whampire.
Whampire.
I don't know why I just said.
So
Whampula.
Wampula.
Like
Count
Wapula.
Wampula. Count Wapula. So at the time, and not that I'm not still obsessed with it because I just bought the fucking original Game Boy game for it.
Oh.
Castlevania.
Ah, yes.
He wanted to be Dracula, so I was like, Dad, perfect fucking idea. I want to be Simon Belmont. What the fuck is Simon Belmont? I'm like, he's the guy that fucking kills Dracula in Castlevania, that game that I'm constantly playing and I'm glued to the TV. Nobody knows who the fuck that is. That's a stupid idea. I'm like, you just gotta buy me a wig and a whip and a pair of boots and I could just fucking wear black clothes and I'll be Simon Belmont. It's perfect. Like, our costumes would go together. And of course he had to shit all over my idea. No, you're gonna be a baseball player.
Shit on your wig.
He should have. It would have felt better if he just would have dropped his pants and shit on my little head. So he's like, no, you're gonna be a baseball player.
Ugh.
Put on a baseball cap and a baseball shirt and grab your bat, and then he fucking quickly smeared some fucking black stuff. He probably shoved his finger up his ass and smeared his shit under my eyes. And
it's
so
like almost a Dirty Sanchez.
Yes, just under my eyes, so my eyes were just watering all night.
You got pink eye.
And it was this stupid combination of Dracula and a baseball player, and I can't explain how much to you that I wanted to break the bat over my knee like Bo Jackson
and
stab him in the heart with it. Piece of shit. So yeah, that was really fucking dumb. I'm sure we looked like a great combination, like, oh cool, it's Dracula. And this fat little shit who thinks he's a baseball player has probably never touched a bat in his life before tonight. It was my brother's old softball bat. He used to tell me when I was a kid that he used to beat black guys up with it.
God. Your brother was a nice guy, huh?
Yeah, before he went to prison, he was some nice guy.
Explains that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I don't have a whole lot of Halloween stories. I mean, I dressed up like the same thing. I didn't really put a whole lot of effort into it. I spent most of my time before Halloween sticking the safety pins in the shaving cream and melting them so I could get the good sprayer. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so you get like a better flow out of the spray can, the shaving cream cans. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you vandalize a lot of houses?
No, we usually just sprayed each other with them. I didn't I didn't do a whole lot of shitty things to people's property.
Me neither.
We just soak each other in shaving cream. It wasn't a big deal, You'd find people that you went to school and you'd have a little fight with shaving cream or silly string or whatever. And then move on, do the same shit all night, get some candy.
I never got into throwing eggs or toilet paper in people's houses and all that stuff.
Yeah, me neither, really.
Never got into that.
The toilet paper wasn't a big deal, but it's like eggs out people's cars and it's shitty.
Yeah.
It happens every once in a while in my driveway now, or we go out in the morning and somebody had thrown eggs at the cars, and it's like, what the fuck? It's July.
Right.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Stupid.
I don't get it.
You want to hear a really cool or really funny poor me fucking douchebag little Jimmy story?
Little Jimmy.
I was supposed to be Batman.
You saying you have a little wiener?
Yes. I was supposed to be Batman for one Halloween.
Oh boy.
And I forget what year it was.
And somebody said when you knocked on his door that he was Robin for you to come in?
Yes. That's exactly what happened. And I got molested.
Did he give you any candy?
No, but he shoved his finger up my ass and it got bloody and he smeared the Joker smile across my face.
Did he give you the eye thing too?
And then
a baseball player.
As I was crying, he looked at me and said, "Why so serious?" No,
this got really dark.
I forget what year it was. It was when the first Batman movie with Michael Keaton came out.
Oh, that was the 90s.
Yeah, at least early 90s, maybe late 80s.
Yeah, maybe 89.
My mom or dad had bought me this Batman thing where it was like the cowl, and then the cape was attached to the cowl. Mm-hmm. And then my mom had gotten me like the shirt with just the yellow Batman insignia on it, and I had black jeans or whatever. So I was supposed to be Batman for this one Halloween. and it rained.
I remember those Halloweens.
So, of course, my mom wouldn't let me out of the fucking house. And I went in my room and fucking cried like a little bitch. And I literally was crying. I was fucking upset. And I took my Batman costume and I threw it in the garbage can. And I said, fuck Batman anyway. I didn't want to be him for Halloween. And I got, like, all mad at Batman. Like, I fucking...
Never gonna watch Batman again.
I threw, like, my Batman shit, like, in the corner of my room and was like, fuck Batman, Spider-Man rules anyway. And got, like, all douchey and me over fucking not being able to go out for Halloween. Then she'd get douche chills.
Yeah, I've done some douchey stuff. Yeah.
I was such a little fucking dick that night.
Oh, I remember those Halloweens where it was raining and you just couldn't go trick-or-treating.
Yeah, it sucked.
I remember there's one where I didn't have power. And luckily nobody was going trick-or-treating.
That was a couple Halloweens ago, actually.
No. When I was a lot younger. Yeah, for Sandy, fuck. I didn't have power for 10 days. Something like that. And it was cold for October. It was like 30-something degrees.
It sure was.
In October, in New York, in October, that's cold. I'd have my wood burner going to keep the house warm, and yeah, 10 days without power.
We had no hot water, dude. I had to fucking boil.
I didn't have hot water. We were using the wood burner to make soup.
Yeah, I was fucking, dude, I was putting macaroni pots on the stove, lighting the stove with a match so the burner would go, and fucking boiling pots of macaroni water, filling the tub with that, and taking a bath that way. Because there was no way I was going until we got power back with no fucking bath or shower.
I don't have gas. I mean, for my stove.
I got gas for you.
I have electric stove and everything. So I have an electric stove, so
nothing.
Nope. And my dad got power back after like 3 days, so I would go to his house to shower, and I would charge up my iPad.
Nice.
Download a movie or something to watch. And I got home.
Yeah, we had to go to the fucking post office to charge our cell phones.
And that was when the gas shortage, too. I don't know what I'm talking about. This has nothing to do with Halloween. But the storm did happen on Halloween.
Yeah, it happened that week.
And it was 2 in a row.
Yep.
Where people couldn't go trick-or-treating. Not in New York, at least. It was
yeah, because that one before it snowed.
Yeah, that was fucking bad, too.
Yep.
That's the one I'm talking about, where we had no power, it had snowed, and it was a lot of snow. And then the year after that, that was when the Jersey Shore got destroyed, I think. After that. Halloween.
The Whampire on Halloween.
I don't know. I really never put a lot of effort into it. Half the time I was a vampire. I just got the little teeth and wore my normal clothes. And
I remember being sick for a couple Halloweens as a kid and couldn't go out. That really fucking sucked.
Yeah, that never happened to me.
That sucked.
That was okay.
I was pissed for those Halloweens, too. I had to just lay on the couch and rot and fucking watch horror movies.
Tell us about your Halloween experiences down below.
Leave comments in the section down below so the Whampire can read them.
We gotta do more Whampire stuff. What about the Wham Wolf? I want to sex you up. Wait, that wasn't Wham, was it?
No, that wasn't. That was Color Me Bad.
Yeah.
That's horrible that I know that.
Yes, it is.
That's horrible that I know that.
I feel better that I didn't.
You should. You should kick me out of the band for knowing that.
There's a lot of shit that you know that. Well, I know a lot about impressive things too, so I know that a gorilla's penis is like 2 millimeters long. That means King Kong's dick was not very large. He could have fucked that girl.
Wow. No shit, 2 millimeters.
That's what happens up here. That means he was smaller than the average man as King Kong.
So my old lady was lying about all her exes.
Oh, God.
Zing! Score 1 for the Whampire.
I don't think she was lying.
Oh, boy.
On that note.
Good evening from the 2 vampires.
No, just one.
Okay, maybe just one vampire.
Oh, 2 metalheads.
2 metalheads.